and welcome back to the Simplifiers podcast, where the secret to life is all about simplifying both your work and your life. In fact, doing less in order to thrive. On Fridays, we release a short bonus episode highlighting a super thought of the day. These mini episodes will help you spark new ideas, new ways of thinking, or simply challenge some old beliefs that you might have. And today, I want to simplify something that I feel in my own life as a parent. How to make friends with other parents. You guys, I know. It feels like dating all over again. And some of you guys have messaged me on Instagram recently asking me to simplify this topic on the podcast. So here we go. Keeping the names and identities 100% confidential, you guys have shared things like this. It's painful. Oh, it's awful. It's awkward. And one person even said to me, Mary, I am more inclined to have a root canal than to have to talk to the other parents on the morning school run. Girl, I feel ya. But how do we make friends with other parents in our community so that we can start to build our village and our support network? You guys, an article in the Independent newspaper here in the UK recently said this. It said loneliness is on its way to becoming Britain's most lethal condition. And the Office for National Statistics published that 2.4 million adult British residents of all ages suffer from chronic loneliness. So bottom line is this: isolation is killing us. And I'm willing to bet it's having an effect on you too right now. So here are a few simple things that you can do today to make a change. First and foremost, it all starts with you. So number one, make eye contact and say good morning on the AM school run. Focus first on the parents that are smiling back. That was my strategy, you guys. Spark up conversations, ask them what they've got planned for the rest of the day ahead, or maybe how their weekend went. Maybe ask them if they know anything about something fun that's happening in the month ahead in your neighborhood or in your city. And let me just warn you, at first, people might seem totally shocked that you're talking to them. Don't be discouraged by this. Simply smile, make eye contact, be friendly, and build up your conversations over time to help them break down their walls. Number two, ask your kids if they want to have a pre-trick-or-treat party at your house this year and invite their friends and, of course, their parents. Nothing fancy, just some nibbles and a chance to get the parents of your kids' friends together in an easy, informal way. Remember, it's not about impressing people with your Pinterest-perfect party planning skills, unless that's really your jam. And I think other parents are actually going to appreciate how laid back and imperfect you are. Less Stepford Wives, more Lorelai Gilmore. Just be yourself. Don't try so hard to be perfect. Number three, do your kids' friends go to after-school club as well? Offer to take all of them home afterwards so that the other mom and dad don't have to rush back to the school to pick them up after work. We've actually started doing this in our own household, and it's a total bonus for our kids as they get to see their friends longer, and the parents get a little bit of a break, as with unpredictable rush hour traffic, their anxiety levels are reduced knowing that they won't get fined by the school for late pickup. So it's a win-win for everyone. Number four, have you just moved into a new neighborhood or a new house? So, at the risk of totally seeming like an absolute dweeb, I baked bread at a local Eat, Bake, and Sing bread baking workshop here in Nottingham, and then placed the goodies in a little gift bag with a handwritten letter that said something like this: "Hello, we just moved in next door, and I wanted to pass along a few treats. If you ever need a cup of sugar or an egg, don't be shy, just come on by." And I dropped them at all of our neighbors' houses, all surrounding our house. Now, my kids said, "Oh, cringe, Mom. That is not how British people do things here." To which I retorted back, yeah, but I'm a Texan and this is how I do things. And do you know what? The next day, we got a lovely letter back in from one of our neighbors that said something like this: "Welcome to the neighborhood. Here are some sweets." You guys, this proves the point. You have to be brave and courageous and make the first move sometimes to show people how to model the love and connection and friendliness back. So just do it. Number 5, invite people to a messy brunch. Again, this is not about projecting some false sense of perfection in your household. It's all about showing people the real you, which, hello, being a parent is totally messy. So instead, invite one family over at a time to what I like to call messy brunch. Don't clean the house. Okay, well, maybe wipe down the first layer of grime. Cook a good mix of tasty hot and cold foods. Ask people to bring a dish to share. Put on a giant pot of coffee and just gather around the dining table. Kids and parents alike. Good old-fashioned hospitality. And if the kids want to have a picnic on a blanket in the back garden, go for it. Invite your kids' friends and their parents over first. Make it super laid back and just have fun with it. And just one final whisper, just for me to you, dear friend, coming closer. You know, the funny thing about parenting is this. Either you love your kids' friends, but their parents are a bit meh. Or you love the parents at the schoolyard, but their kids are not friends with your littles. Ugh, the struggle is real. However, when you get those unicorn moments where the kids are awesome and they're friends with your kids, and bonus, their parents are awesome as well, obviously, you've hit the holy grail of parent friendships. Nurture those relationships in your life. Ask them how you can help them more, whether it's being willing to shuttle the kids to and from football practice, or just randomly reach out and see if they'd like you to babysit so that they can have a once-in-a-blue-moon chance to have a date night this weekend. I promise it'll feel jittery and scary to put yourself out there, but trust me, I know. I also know that we were never meant to do this whole parenting thing alone. Let's get back to parenting as if we're in a village, doing life together, multiple families helping each other carry the load. That's the kind of life that I want to lead. That's the kind of life I think we're made for. Less lone wolf, more pack of awesomeness. And remember, it's not about being perfect. Be messy, be you, be real, and offer to lessen their load. Model what it's like to live in community to show that it's possible. To gain a friend, you've got to be a friend first, but don't be afraid to ask for help. Just take the leap and see who smiles back on the school run today. You can do this. I believe in you. It's time to simplify. If this thought of the day inspired you, snap a photo of you doing the thing and send it to me via Instagram, either privately or publicly. Just tag the Simplifiers and I'll be your virtual accountability buddy in your quest to simplify your life. Now, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to get more of this awesome goodness coming to you automatically on Tuesdays and Fridays. And have you joined the Super Insiders yet? The podcast is only half the story. Continue the conversation in our free online community of simplifiers from all over the world who are sharing ideas, supporting each other, and building network around the shared passion of simplifying your work and life. Come join us on the inside. It's totally free and doors are open just for you. Go to thesimplifiers.com/super. That's thesimplifiers.com/super to join our free online community or click the link in the show notes below to join us on the inside. As always, friends, keep things simple.